What is leadership? It is influencing, motivating, and enabling others to contribute toward the effectiveness and success of the organizations of which they are members. Leaders use various forms of influence, from subtle persuasion to direct application of power, to ensure that followers have motivation and role clarity to achieve specified goals. There are 5 perspectives of leadership in which I will be talking about today: competency, behavioral, contingency, transformational, and implicit. Let's get started. Competency has identified having several leadership competencies that lead to superior performance, with skills, knowledge, and aptitude being amongst those. Some of the main categories of leadership include personality, drive, integrity, and leadership motivation. Michael Jordan is one of those people that come to mind when it comes to having those specific traits. He has the personality, the drive, integrity, and he is also a leader in his own kind. Behavioral perspective explains the difference between people-oriented and task-oriented leaders. Task-oriented people assign work and clarify responsibility. They set deadlines. They evaluate and provide feedback on work quality, as well as plan future work activities. People-oriented people often listen to employees, make the workplace pleasant, and show interest in others as people. I believe that a great leader should be able to balance the two, knowing when to be stern and strict, but also having the ability to get to know each employee personally. Contingency leadership is based on the idea that the most appropriate leadership style depends on the situation. Shown is the Fielder model, which is the earliest contingency theory of leadership. The model suggests that leadership style is related to the individual's personality, and consequently, it is relatively stable over time. This model has come under scrutiny because it only considers 2 leadership styles, while others present a more realistic array of behaviors that go along with leadership. Transformational leadership views effective leaders as agents of change in the work unit or organization. They create, communicate, and model a shared vision for the team or organization, and they inspire followers to strive for that vision. Pictured are just a few transformational leaders, such as Henry Ford, Steve Jobs, Walter Disney, and Bill Gates. Each leader had a vision and was able to create an organization that inspired followers to strive towards that vision. Implicit leadership has 2 components: leader prototypes and the romance or attribution of leadership. In terms of the leader prototype, we are more inapt to allow someone to influence us as a leader if that person looks and acts like our prototype of a leader. Romance of leadership refers to the existing belief in coaches that people want to believe leaders make a difference. People inflate their perception based on 2 things. A, leadership is useful for us to simplify things. And B, strong tendency in U.S. and Western coaches to believe that life events are generated more from people than that of uncontrollable natural forces. To tie everything together, there are many contrasting styles of leadership. Some leaders have that it factor about them, such as Michael Jordan, with the ability to make others follow implicitly. Others have that Steve Jobs touch, where he can lead and feel, as well as delegate like a behavior leader, while transforming their organization to follow a particular vision.